You are listening to Grim and Stone, the Mountain Perspective. This podcast may contain objectionable language.
Welcome to Grim and Stone, the Mountain Perspective. This is our take on what's happening in the world. So, how you doing, Stoney?
I'm doing pretty damn good. The sun's up, the sky's clear, and it looks like it might actually be warm.
Well, it looks like it's warm. I was just out there. It is not warm. Quick update on my ankle. It is not broken. I just merely sprained the living hell out of it. And doctor said it should take me about 12 weeks before I'm healed back up. I'd have been better off breaking it. Today is tax day, April 15th. So if you haven't done your taxes or haven't turned them in yet, today would probably be a good day to do it. So, one of those,
Get her done.
Yeah, get her done, because the tax man cometh.
I'm biting my tongue so hard.
I know. I know. We're not going to discuss the tax, quote, laws. Because, anyway. Apparently we had a problem with our last broadcast when we were asking people to give us 10 likes on the YouTube channel. Now, that video got the most views that we've ever had. So, I'm really proud of that. That part's cool. We got 2 likes. Excuse me. 2. So what that tells me is people are either not, how can I put this? They either don't want to see our ugly mugs, because if we would have gotten 10 likes, we would have done a live broadcast. And that one goes for this broadcast too. If we get 10 likes on the YouTube channel, not Facebook, not WordPress, none of that. It has to be on the YouTube channel. And we will do a live broadcast on Thursday. So what I'm guessing is either people do not want to see our ugly mugs, or they're giving us charity views, where they're only clicking it, letting it run a couple seconds, and then clicking out. Yeah. Yeah, So there, I'm a little disappointed there, because, the average view time of a 16-minute video, which was one of our shorter ones, and only because I was in such friggin' pain, we had 2 minutes of average view time. So, I don't know what's going on. So we're going to move on from there. So, again, real quick. You give us 10 likes on this video on the YouTube page. This coming Thursday, we will do a live broadcast at, 11 Mountain Time?
Roughly, 11 Mountain Time. And but we've got to have the likes by 9 o'clock Pacific Coast Time. Wednesday. That's midnight Wednesday for the East Coasters. 10 likes. It's not that freaking difficult.
Thumbs up. Just the little thumbs up button.
And you know what'd be really cool? If not only did they click the like, but they actually listened to the whole thing.
That, or, tell you what we're going to do. Just to kind of see what we got. We're going to have a secret word at the end of this broadcast. And if you make it all the way to the end, in the comment section on the YouTube page, use the secret word in a sentence. And I'm not telling you what the secret word is till we get to the end of the video. So, because I don't even know what it is yet.
It's a secret.
It's a secret. So, all right. You want to go ahead and start off with your bad news?
Yeah, very sad, very sad. Jonathon Winters. Some of you remember him. Some of you may not. famous comedian. He has passed away at age 87.
He was funny. He was very funny.
Oh, he did some hilarious things.
Well, he had so many characters.
He did. And in fact, they talk about that a little bit in this article I found on his death. He had a hard time, actually, getting bookings, being placed into lineups for shows, because in his day, as this article puts it, his comical humor was a very powerful influence on modern comedians like Robin Williams.
Right.
Well, back in Jonathon Winters' day, we're talking about the Jack Parr show and the early days of Johnny Carson.
Right.
Robin Williams wasn't what people wanted to see. So he actually had a hard time. But his humor was just, the man didn't have boundaries. Well, he had boundaries. He wasn't one of these modern, these young comedians that every other word's a cuss word. But
he rarely, and I think he rarely cussed, and that was only in the later years.
Yeah.
But he was hilarious. I mean, much on the same vein of Bill Cosby, where there was no cursing, but you'd be in stitches, tears running down your face, gut hurting, laughing so hard.
Yeah. Yeah. And his humor, when I say he didn't have boundaries, I'm talking about he was one of the first comedians that would cross that line.
A lot of innuendo.
To joke about something.
Right.
Now anything goes because nobody has any morals or values, blah, blah, blah. Rah, rah, rah. The man was an icon. He was a great, great comedian. And he was born in Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, I think a lot of comedians came from Ohio and astronauts.
Well, you got to have a sense of humor or a serious desire to leave.
Yes, when you're from Ohio.
Yeah, so.
Well, Bob Hope, Tim Conway.
There you go.
Both of them very funny.
Well, when you're born in Dayton, you got to be able to laugh.
Oh, Dayton. Dayton's a nice little town, but it's a little town, and it's, they roll the sidewalks up at 6:00, and it's a nice place, though.
Well, it's
a
sad day.
Did they say what got him other than old age, or did they? I mean,
well,
did they like with Mike Wallace? Wallace was like 150 when he died.
Yeah. And
they had the decency to just say he passed. Well, yeah, he's 150. He died of old age. Is that what they kind of did with him, or?
They didn't really get into it. They just said that he died at home at age 87.
Okay. So they gave him the decency of just letting him die.
Yeah.
As opposed to, well, he died because of this. No, he was friggin' old.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Mr.
Jonathon Winters, comedian extraordinaire, was a Marine.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So a big salute to our brother in arms. Rest in peace, buddy.
There you go. That's all. That's what I got. I'm gonna stop because I'm in a mood.
You're in a mood.
What do you got?
I got a neat one. This is kind of cool. Let me bring this up here real quick. Where is it? Oh, load page. I normally have all this stuff loaded prior. This is from the BBC, and I got to make sure I shut this video off before it kicks in. But a kidney was grown in a laboratory and has been transplanted into animals and has started to produce urine. And let's see, similar techniques
What?
into animals. So I don't know if it was mice or what. They don't go into it. I mean, I'm sure they do in the video, but I didn't bother watching it. Let's see here. Similar techniques to make simple body parts have been used in patients, but the kidney is the most complicated organ made so far. So they've been able to grow a kidney in a laboratory and was able to transplant it into animals, and it functions.
Uh-huh.
So that should help our people with kidney disease, hopefully. I think that would be what our diabetic people, and I'd really like to get a new left kidney because that's the one that keeps kicking out friggin' stones.
Huh.
So
I've never been in your kidney. Don't even start.
no. Oh, here's one. Okay, we're gonna move on now. This one here, this is one of these where just the headline just grabbed me. Okay, Hugh Jackman. Now everybody loves Hugh Jackman, Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
He was in Van Helsing and some other great movies.
Yep. Australia.
Yep. But he hold on, let me kill that video. Everything's attached to videos. Hugh Jackman was at his gym in New York City, and a woman walked up to him and unloaded a razor. Well, here, let me give you the title first. Okay. Even Wolverine freaks over pubic hairs.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what? So he's at his gym Saturday, and a woman walked up to him and unloaded a razor, and this is how it's written, filled with her own short and curlies, while declaring her love for him.
Run, Wolverine, run. Oh.
Yeah, that one, I was like, what?
Oh, God.
I mean, I've had some interesting encounters over the years with, the phone messages left on answering machines, call me, why haven't you called me? And it's only been like 12 hours, it's like, gotta go. But yeah, I've never had anyone, present their pubes to me, unattached. So yeah, I could guess that would be a little bit, disconcerting. Any comment? Anything?
Yuck. Yeah, you do not approach me with short and curlies declaring your love. I am armed.
All right, now for foreign news. And this one I was kind of curious about it, and until I got to this one part of the article. The title is California schools ban leggings because they were distracting to boys. The skin tight leggings.
Yeah.
Well, they are distracting.
Are they?
Well, to those of us with a libido, yeah.
I'd rather see a nice leg.
Well, yeah, but the thing is I guess, because they're wearing them, I mean, granted, I'd rather see a leg too. I mean, hell, I grew up in Catholic school with the skirts and the socks and
the are we talking about the idiot kids around here that wear leggings as pants?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, these would be the leggings wearing them as pants.
Ah, okay. Now that makes more sense. I mean, legging, when you say leggings to me, I picture, the old school, like mid-thigh skirt. with leggings under it.
Right.
But
Which was kind of cool, but now they're wearing them just solely as pants.
no. What the hell's wrong with these children?
Now, this is the funny part. This is the part that made me want to talk about this one. Parents are like upset. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because the underlying message of the ban of the leggings puts the burden of preventing the distraction of young men on the shoulders of young women. And this is the quote. It is not our fault that these boys have, quote, raging hormones they can't control. They're teenage boys.
Yeah.
They're walking bundles of frigging hormones. I almost said walking balls of hormones, but good Lord, I mean, you're a teenage boy, and a pretty young thing walks by with basically, skin tight. You're going to look, and it's going to distract you. It's nature. It's part of who, we are as guys.
Yeah.
And, the school is not a place for that type of, distraction. If you want to dress like that out in public or whatever, that's fine. But show a little decorum in school.
Right.
It's unfair to, they're crying. It's unfair because but it's not the girl's fault. No, it's not the girl's fault.
It's just a matter of eliminating that distraction.
Yeah. I just found it funny where it's like, well, no kidding, it's a distraction. Hell, I'm 47, and if I see a girl walk by in leggings, I'm looking. I mean, I'm not going to jump her or nothing stupid like that, and I'm not going to say anything, but I'm going to look, and it's going to distract me. I can't imagine what it'd be like to be a teenage boy and have that, sitting next to you. I mean, you just, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it goes into many long time arguments. One is one of my favorite. It's the parents' fault. And then you got the whole feminist thing about
objectification of women.
Yeah, and then you have that extreme argument in cases of sexual assault where she was asking for it because of the way she was dressed.
Okay, which I've always called bullshit on.
Yeah, there are so many factors going into that, but the bottom line that these idiot parents need to understand is school has a singular purpose.
To educate.
Education.
Yeah. It's not a fashion show. You're not supposed to be showing your hoo-ha off. Right. I mean, I'm glad that they did not talk about, bring up, sexual assault or any of that crap in this article. Because there's no excuse. I don't give a damn if the woman is walking down the street naked. It does not give anyone the right to do anything. But you're gonna look.
Yep.
You're going to look.
Yep.
And it's going to distract you.
How freaking difficult is it to tell your kid, don't wear underwear to school on the outside?
Kind of, sort. Yeah. Pretty much.
There you go. Your diaper's full. Pull up your pants.
That was funny. Please tell that story.
Yeah. Out running errands. We stopped for breakfast, and after breakfast, walking up to the counter, and there's this young man at the checkout counter in front of us. and he's reaching for his wallet, and it looks like he's scratching the back of his knee, trying to dig his wallet out of his pants because, he had his black boxers pulled all the way up and his pants pulled all the way down. So I politely walked up behind him and said, "Hey, your diaper's full." And I'm sure his adrenaline shot through the roof and his eyes turned a little bit red, and then he turned around and got a good look at me and became very meek and mild. And the bonus of the whole thing, other than seeing the look on his face when he saw who was telling him his diaper was full, was the fact that he was with his girlfriend.
That's awesome. I couldn't help but laugh myself silly on that one.
Well, it had to be said. I'm so sick of this.
Okay, real quick, we're gonna do weather. If it'll come up here, there we go. And we're gonna do Missoula, Montana, which is a bit north of us. And right now it is 30 degrees, feels like 19. Wind is out of the southeast at 15 miles an hour, 36% humidity, which is actually a little high for us. And tonight it's only going to get worse because they're calling for PM showers, and humidity is supposed to top out at about 62%. So almost time to break out the air conditioners just to dry out the friggin' air.
Yeah.
But goodness gracious. Right.
My sweat zone is only about 55, but, when I go outside and it's 40 and I'm sweating, there's something wrong.
Mm-hmm. Oh, exactly. I mean, like I've said before, I'm originally from Ohio where, 80% humidity is the norm. And when my first summer out here, I was loving it. Because it was like, 20% humidity, and I'm loving life. And the days that we bumped 30%, everybody in the valley here is dying. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? But I've been here long enough now, I've acclimated, and we hit 30%, and I'm sweating and huffing just as much as everybody else. So I can't wait to go back to Ohio in August. That'll be just awesome. I'm probably going to die when I go back there. We need a secret word. What should we do? Let's see here. Let's we'll go to Google. We'll type in secret word. Let's see what comes up.
Penis.
No penises.
Well, I was just referring to Google.
Oh. Secret word. Tell you what, we'll use pancakes.
Pancakes.
Pancakes is our secret word. So if you have bothered to listen to this entire thing, please, in the comment section below, use the word pancake or pancakes in a sentence, and then we'll know that you made it all the way to the end. It only takes a couple seconds to type something in. And again, one more time, if we get 10 likes on this video, we will do a live broadcast on Thursday where you will be able to see us, and we will also, as soon as the broadcast is done, it will be immediately uploaded to YouTube to watch on a later date. So there you go. And again, tax day. Get your taxes done.
Yeah, yep. Gotta fill their taxes out and send in your money so that the illegals who are filing can get their returns.
Oh my God, that article. Exactly.
So are we done?
I think we're done. We're gonna keep it moderately short today. So there you have it. That's our take on today's news. So pancakes. Remember, pancakes.
Pancakes. Now I'm hungry.
Now I'm hungry. We may have to go out for breakfast.
We might.
That sounds like a plan. I'm thinking hitting up the Steve I Cafe
For pancakes.
for pancakes. That sounds like a winner.
All right.
All right, folks. Have a good couple days, and we will talk to you on Thursday.
All righty. Keep your powder dry.